Hey guys, welcome back to another show and tell. What the hell? We are talking about our Winter Soldier toy from the Black Widow Marvel Legends wave and from the Black Widow movie, but this is a more comic book version of the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. And it's pretty cut and dry. There's not really a lot of not a lot to this, and I've brought up another previous comic Winter Soldier figure to compare him with, and I do like it that this figure is pretty tall. He looks like I don't know, like he would stand somewhere along the lines of 6'6" or something like that. He's just huge, massive figure. Which I never thought of Bucky being that tall, but you know things change in comics all the time. So it comes with a little pistol here and a rifle there. And yeah, it's got nice detail. Oddly enough, I think his face looks a little bit like Jason Bateman. So if I can get a little close up of it, but yeah, nice little figure. I would have preferred if the eyes were whitened. If they had put, if I were to get another one of these figures, if I found them on discount, I would probably do that. Customize them, give them the white eyes. Just something about that. It just gives it more of a classic comic feel. And I don't know. I've always liked my characters with the white eyes. Speaking of which, I'm going to bust out a previous version of the Winter Soldier. And this one came out, and it's right before Hasbro decided to start using these kind of leg joints. The ball and socket over here, and they use like these huge like things that the Toy Biz was using here. They were just the way they're constructed or engineered to have these giant balls that would kind of give them all sorts of different articulation, but you would have to pivot here, pivot there, go back, pivot here. So it was suitable for the time. Actually, there weren't any other figures that did that. But it started, what I think a lot of people weren't really complaining about it too much until the point where we realized that we can do stuff like this. And other toy companies started doing that as well. This tended to impede the sculpt. So, did I say that right? But one thing that I noticed about this one is it does have a lot more shading and detail. It is relatively shorter than this one. But there's something about how, I don't know, I mean, they're both good figures. What I liked about this one, it does have a swappable head as well. There's another one with shorter hair that comes with this. This one came in a 2-pack. Trying to remember who came with. Forgive me. I'm forgetting. It was a Toys R Us exclusive, though. I remember picking it up at Toys R Us in Corpus Christi, visiting people. But same amount of, otherwise, same amount of articulation, pretty much. I do like this one. I'm not going to get rid of it. It goes well with some of my other stuff. Previous Captain Americas that I've had. But I still think they're good figures. But in many ways, this one is superior just because of right here, the hips. You still get that same amount of articulation, but it's easier to actually pose him. You don't have to be fiddling around with it to get him to that pose that you want. He's just generally more playable. Has more toyability. And he's also got a cool belt. Anyway, so that's about it. I'll be busting out a couple of other figures from the... Let's get him to stand there. From the Black Widow line. But again, just to compare them, way shorter. If you want to complete the Crimson Dynamo, I'd recommend him. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have bought them. Anyway, folks, keep checking in with these videos, and I'll get you some more stuff. All right, take care of yourselves. Be good. Be nice. Wear masks, and we'll see you later on.